Hey, how are you? Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
You must be Monica.
I am.
It's so great to meet you.
nice
I've been looking
to meet
forward to meeting
you.
you. Welcome to Katie Texas Showroom for Master Spas.
I know, I'm so excited.
Is it what you expected?
Yeah, actually it's better than I expected.
Because I know you kind of been looking at them online a little bit, the swim spas.
Yes.
And now you get to see them in person. So why today? Why one at a time?
Well, it's Valentine's Day and my husband told me that I could go get whatever present I want, and obviously
man.
this is it.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. So we make about 15 different size swim spas, different functions.
Okay.
For me, it's really important that you really understand like what you want the swim spa to do for you. And we'll talk a little bit about that as far as your exercise capabilities.
Okay.
But the thing with the swim spa is you're gonna get the best of both worlds.
Okay.
And like we talked over the phone a little bit before you came in, it's really a matter of seeing, and then we'll talk about your yard and how much space you have, access, delivery, because we're gonna do all that for you. And I think the best way to do it is just kind of start on this Trainer 18 right here.
Okay.
And if you're okay with that, we'll just take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, just help yourself.
Okay.
Now, every one of
All right.
our swim spas, Monica, is gonna come with a 4-tier set of stairs,
Okay.
We're gonna include covers. We're gonna include delivery,
Okay.
setup, startup chemical kit.
Okay.
Everything's there. So when we look at the delivery aspect of the house, we'll actually look online and see what that looks like as far as you can kind of answer those questions. Like, how much space do you guys have?
We have a very large backyard.
Okay.
I mean, and there's nothing in there. I mean, I've got a little garden in there, but there's nothing in there. We've got a ton of room.
So you have basically, if we bring it out, which we do on a flatbed trailer tilt,
Yeah.
you know, you'll kind of get a kick out of this. The guys bring them out, and once there's the clear spot to go through, we usually need about 9 feet, and depending on how much we have to turn or navigate or go around air conditioners, they're put on PVC rollers just like ancient Roman Greek times.
Okay.
So they're going to kind of roll in place. You'll never know they were there.
Yeah.
But that's all a part of what we do here. We're going to help you get it in your backyard and enjoy it. So,
Okay.
but this is the Trainer 18. Now, this is going to actually be our largest swim space inside the swim spa itself.
Okay.
You're going to be 18 feet long and you're going to be 94 inches wide.
Okay.
So that's why when we get back to that area that we're going to bring it in and drop it down, typically what I see is maybe some privacy fencing coming down. If you do need a crane, we're going to evaluate that situation. If it's a 2-story, is it 1-story or 2-story house?
1 story.
1-story. So as far as cranes go, that's really great because
Yeah.
the cost of the cranes are based on the length of the boom that we have to go up from the street or the backyard. How much access do you have? Is it a residential area?
It's residential, and I mean we have pretty good access. But I mean I've never had something like this come in, so I'm not really sure how it would work. But I mean it's a large area. It's pretty. We have a lot of room between neighbors and stuff, so it's.
That's good because basically that sounds to me like it's a privacy fencing,
Definitely.
removal, and setup, so preparation for the swim spa, depending on the size.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of figure out where you need to be because this is going to give you the ability to go basically advanced to maybe one more level up on the swim spa because
Okay.
if you notice over here, this is going to be 4 propulsion jets. Now these are literally air injected. So we're going to be able to give you the resistance that you want to walk, to run, to jog against the current. Also the abilities to reduce that down with diverters on this side. And you can see that we've got over there, you've got some diverters. Back there between the hot tub seat, there's another diverter.
Okay.
But if you notice, the best of both worlds is you have the ability to have the swim spa
Yeah.
for all the exercise components and recreational swimming,
Okay.
but also the 3 hot tub seats. And I'm going to get in here in a minute. I'll actually show you
Okay.
what's inside the swim spa.
Okay.
That's our sidewall therapy as well. If you notice these soft treads right here, these are functional seating on the Trainer 18, but also the largest swim space. And when we get to the back, I'll show you the Trainer 15, and you'll know right away. Because what happens with a swim spa is you're making a choice and a decision based on what's going to be great for your family footprint. Do you guys have any kids? Do you have, how many kids do you have?
Two kids, boy and
2
a girl.
kids? Okay. So here's what's really important.
Yeah.
When looking at a swim spa, it's not just the personal choice that you're making because you're going to exercise more
Yeah.
than you ever did in your life,
Yeah.
regardless of any swim spa. And it's for one reason. It's the privacy of your own backyard.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right, yeah.
It's not like you're going to the local gym,
Yeah.
you're going to save on the membership, but more
Yeah.
importantly, it's the convenience of the backyard.
Okay.
Okay?
And then-
the kids, excuse me, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it's what I was going to say to you is that the one thing that's really, really important is to understand that the kits are not done growing yet.
Right.
And so you want to take that in consideration actually as you look at the swim spa, because all of a sudden we're adults and we're done growing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they're not, and they're friends.
Yeah.
So they're going to have them. So things to think about as far
Definitely.
as the biggest pacing item is how big a space do you have, and then we can kind of look at the budget.
Okay.
And that seems to be the simplest part. This Trainer 18 also has the swim step in the back. And I joke around because that's where my grandson puts all his stuff, and I say, don't jump from there, and that's where he jumps, right?
Okay.
Because we don't like people jumping on
Yeah.
the swim spa, but at the end of the day, we really do want to have the opportunity to be able to expand the family fun,
Yeah.
the recreational activities.
Right.
But now that you've seen it in person, what do you think?
I love it. It's a lot larger than I think I anticipated in my mind, which I love. It's beautiful. And I have a question. Can you tell me a little bit more about?
Yes.
I know those are.
You're pointing to the jets on the side?
Correct.
Okay, so that's our sidewall therapy. We refer to it as a therapy cove.
Yeah.
You obviously stay in great shape, so the idea there is to get a full body back massage.
Great.
And you might think, well, gosh, it's pretty deep, because
Yeah.
most people looking in for the first time think it's a little bit deeper than what it is. But this is actually only 60 inches tall. Now that's from the concrete to the top of the acrylic.
Okay.
We'll talk about the form and the function there. But as far as that goes, I'm going to show you. I'll get in there. You could actually adjust that stand there, Monica, and turn your back to it, get a full back massage.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And of course, the therapeutic aspect of a swim spa is what makes its universal appeal.
Yeah.
Because I probably have here in the Katie showroom at least 4 to 5, sometimes 7 people a month that are coming in with plans for pools.
Yeah.
And why would you put a pool in that you can't take with you? Because one of the biggest selling points is this a permanent home for you and your husband?
I mean, we've thought about moving, so but you know, we'll be there for at least another 10 years.
So in that mindset,
Yeah.
we're going to always recommend a concrete pad to put a swim spa on. It's the most stable environment that you can think about to put it on.
Okay.
However, there's other options.
Okay.
Maybe there's some temporary things it can do, like caliche, which is a road compound, or a crushed granite pad.
Okay.
It's stamped concrete. Those are savings mechanisms, but the reality of it is those are temporary solutions
Right.
if you're not in the dream home. If you're
Right.
not in the home that you're never going to leave again. Because one of the things that's super, super attractive about a swim spa is if you move, you take it with you. The
Yeah.
same way it went in, Monica,
Right.
you guys can take it with you. Unlike a swimming pool, when you make the purchase of a pool and you decide to go in the ground,
Yeah.
you plan on leaving it there,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I love that. I love that idea, and I definitely think with the jets, you're speaking my language, because I do a lot of weight training, so that helps. And I mean, a massage. What girl doesn't want a massage?
And it's Valentine's Day, right?
And it's Valentine's Day.
It's pretty exciting to be able to come out and pick
Yeah.
what you want for Valentine's
know.
Day, and you're contributing to health, and your husband's going to love it too.
He's gonna love it.
You know what? You can stay there. I'm actually going to come up and
Okay.
join you, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here,
Okay.
and I'm actually going to show you. Excuse me for walking in front of
Sure.
you. It's all good. These are functional seats. Now I'm 6'2", right?
Okay.
So all of a sudden you've got a very, very unique perspective on
Yeah.
the depth of a swim spa.
Right.
Now, important to know, the Trainer 18 is only available in this height.
Okay.
When we go below this, we have different height models. And typically I'll see that as line of sight, meaning if I look out, the backyard, do I really want to look at the swim spa? So sometimes people want about 9 to 10 inches lower, and we offer those.
Okay.
Also, good to know that you can actually take a swim spa and put it below the ground. You can actually take this unit, and we call it a vault. So when you go below the ground, a lot of people don't like to look at it,
Okay.
because it's an above ground structure.
Right.
But it's also very appealing to have all these features for often a third of the cost.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. And I mean, there were options I hadn't thought about, so I appreciate that.
Well, visually, if you want to put decking around it, we have a lot
Right.
of people that do that. And we also believe here at Master Spas that any third-party contractor that we actually physically work with, we will put zero profit margin on a concrete person or a decking person or the vault person, because we're the manufacturer. This is factory direct. So when you're working here, you're working with us, the manufacturer of the unit.
Yeah.
Unlike anybody else in the Houston market, we are the manufacturer.
Right.
So, and our customer service is direct, exclusive to us here
Yeah.
in the market, so you can feel comfortable about that. But let me, I'd like to show you some of the other features, right?
Yeah.
So, we talked about exercise, right?
Yeah.
If you notice right here, there's these grommets on the side.
Mm-hmm.
That's our band work, right? So I'm going to be able to do here and do the rowing. Where do you think the water line is in this? Just because you've seen them for the first time.
I would think right above the second step.
Right. So as a point of reference, you see these little things right here?
Yeah.
Those are LED lights. Now this particular swim spa and all of our swim spas now come with LED lighting, soft tread, non-slip, which is really important. There's really not much to want for anything. And most importantly, why you came in here today, because I know you saw the ads that we're running, we are moving out our 2024 swim spa models
Gotcha.
with huge incentives. Some of these swim spas are $5,000 to $9,000 off because unlike cars, we actually take the 24 models, full warranty, full spectrum. The warranty starts on any swim spa when we put it in your backyard.
Okay.
So you're going to get the full warranty, which is 10 years on the structure, 7 years on the finish, and 5 years parts and labor.
Okay.
And that's not prorated. That's 5 years parts and labor.
Okay.
So it's an industry-leading warranty package that Master Spas offers. Also really important to know that Master Spas has been in business almost 35 years. And everything is 100% built in USA in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, is that important to you and your family?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then what is included in the training, the chemicals, and et cetera? Does all of that come with
the purchase?
Yeah, with the
Yeah, so with any purchase, you're going to get the startup chemical kit. You're going to get cover, stairs, delivery in your backyard. Again, if we have to look at a crane application, we work on that because we'll concierge the crane service because it'll come out on a flatbed truck. And if I deem that you need a crane, we're going to work with you on that pricing because we do so much volume here in the Houston market.
Yeah.
We'll be able to bring that in at an affordable cost for you.
Okay.
You're going to also include the covers, but for the rest of the month on these 2024s, we're going to give you hydraulic lifters that are about $1,500 to $1,600 a set that are going to, like an easy up on a drawer. So when you flip the cover with one turn, you'll be able to hit that button and easily go up.
Okay.
Because the covers are cumbersome, but that's usually a $1,500, $1,600 upgrade. Any purchase with a swim spa this month and today with you, you're going to get those absolutely free.
Okay.
And in a minute, we're going to talk about the other big part of the promotion is anybody that buys a swim spa right now, factory direct from us, is going to get a $5,000 infrared sauna absolutely free.
Okay, I actually love infrared saunas.
You do?
Yes, the place where I go get like facials and stuff, they have an infrared sauna, so I do know the benefits of it. So I love that. I love that idea.
Well, I think your husband will be pretty happy because it's literally absolutely free with the purchase.
Yes.
And that's just our way of saying thank you, but also an incentive for folks to get an incredible value.
Yeah.
And it's not relative to the discount, it's relative to the sauna itself.
Okay.
And we'll see that in a minute. With the grommets, the exercise, all these handles right here are backlit. I call these the Bellagio waterfalls because on both sides they're going to cascade across.
Okay.
For you, so you'll have all the pretty stuff too, right?
I also love the Bellagio.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? It's a great hotel, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we have 4 of those. We have a remote control right here, so you can be in the swim spot anytime and hit the remote control and actually turn the circulation off and just totally relax.
Okay.
Now these do come with circulation pumps, and there's certain things you can do. We can put a chiller on it if you want.
Okay.
We don't see that as a huge requirement here, but it's something if people want it, we can actually do that for you.
Okay.
These are your, because you and I talked over the phone about service.
Yeah.
Really, really easy to take care of. These are your catch trays right here that are going to catch the leaves or anything else that might go in there. And our filter system is right here. We have 3 filters right here. And
Okay.
these are really simple. You take these out once a month, soak them, clean them, let them dry overnight, put them back in, and they drop in really, really easy like there. You just spin it, lock it in place, take the tray, push it down, and they lock it up.
Easy
right?
enough.
So unlike a swimming pool, this is going to be, we're also going to keep you in very clean water.
Yeah.
Because we use an ozonator. You see this little thing called, it looks like down here you see it looks like a little chocolate pie. We might be able to pick that up real quick. But anyhow, that ozonator, we're going to put more oxygen into the water. And then with our system, which is an eco-charge system, we have 3 of these right here, okay? And we'll just put the tray back in there so you guys can see that. Can you pick that up there, Rollis? Awesome. This right here is the ozonator, right here. All right. So we're going to filter that water, clean the water, and then through the system, we're going to put that clean, fresh water back into the swim spa.
That's great.
So you're going to be sitting in an environment where you're not going to smell chlorine, you're not going to taste it, you're not going to feel it.
Yeah.
It's going to be very soft to the touch. It's not soft water. It's just very, very clean water.
Okay.
And quite often people will remark on that because it's like, we're not smelling if you color your hair.
Yeah.
It's not going to turn green.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to lose those highlights, and you can, most importantly, get under the water and open it up so
Yeah.
your kids can open their eyes and not have it burning.
Yeah.
We also have a Colorscape pool lamp right here. That's going to change colors.
Okay.
As we can change colors across the top. These LED lights right here, we'll actually pick this up. They'll take on the same. So if you put LED lights at blue, this will be blue, and it'll match that up. You got back of the leg therapy, neck and shoulder therapy on the hot tub seat.
Great.
So if I'm over here, you can comfortably, on the Trainer 18, get 3 people sitting here on each side plus 3. So it's not unheard of with a swim spa at 18 feet
Right.
to get 9 people and plus who's ever standing up in the swim spa itself. But I can rotate over here, back of the leg therapy like that, and I can just sit right here. Now, notice right here, this is your neck, and you were talking about relief and therapy. We're going to pump the water up to the back of your neck.
Okay.
All right. This is going to give you, these are 6 horsepower pumps, so we're going to move over 200 gallons a minute on your body, because it's not just about the recreation and the swimming. Now you have the other best world of being able to relax.
Yeah, and I like the idea that multiple people can do that at the same time.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
correct. And also, every one of these jets is on and off like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
On here. Also, I can interchange these. So for example, if I want to take this out, the silicone seal, the clamping system in this O-ring prevents it from leaking. I can actually take these out and move them around. You and your husband can move these around,
Okay.
and you got rotational therapy like this, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to move it around to a different part of your body, you can move it around to a different location in where you're sitting and customize it for yourself.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a really neat
And these are your
feature.
diverters right here. And of course, there's a waterfall back here for aesthetics too, which is really quite pretty.
I love it.
The other thing, because what's going to happen is the integrity of the other swim spas that we're going to look at today. I'm going to show you something else that's very unique to Master Spas. And just talking to you in person for the first time, I think you're going to really appreciate this.
Yeah.
We have an eco-charge system, which is a copper zinc core.
Okay.
Okay, so we're mineral based. So combining that with the ozonator, we're going to see you want to replace this about every 6-7 months.
Okay.
And this is going to naturally go through the water. So that's how we contribute to the cleaning process of the water with chlorine granules, not the hard pucks that you would float around in a pool. That's where you're going to get that clean, fresh water all the time. Pretty much on average, we see these being replaced around just about every 6-7 months.
Okay.
But it's a very unique natural environment that you're going to be in. How's that sound?
I love it. I mean, clean water.
And as you can see, I'm kind of walking through this as if you were kind of doing this for the first time.
Yeah.
Or I was in the swim spa, and then on a monthly basis, you're going to just take these out and repeat what I'm showing here. Now, we also do a full wet orientation on any swim spa purchase, which means we're going to send somebody out from Master Spas. We're not going to just give you the keys to the swim spa and go, have a nice day.
Okay.
And speaking of keys, all the covers are locking covers as well. So when you travel, it's still safe. Child safety locks, everything's on the unit itself.
Okay.
Did you? I want to touch on this.
Please.
Okay. These are the 4 propulsion jets on the Trainer series. Okay. What level of exercise best describes you and what you do right now?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say an 8.
Right.
But what do? I do mostly, I used to jog, but it's been hard on my knees lately, so I've moved to walking and more yoga. And I grew up as a ballerina.
Oh.
So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got strong legs and feet, but
Yeah.
the reality of it is all those years of being on that hard wood.
Yeah.
You know, and I have a lot of respect for
Yeah,
ballerinas because my kids did it, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. It's really, and it's beautiful too, by
Yes,
the way.
agreed.
So
Beautiful.
this is where the soft treads are going to come in. So as you share with me the level of exercise,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like you would go up to the YMCA and do a flip turn and go back.
No.
So I'm kind of leaning towards the TheraPool series, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
But that's ultimately your decision.
Okay.
All these are adjustable as well. In here, they're also backlit. What happens with the 4 propulsion jets, you'll be able to regulate the amount of water that comes out and also create a small shelf, if you will, as it comes out here to give you the resistance to walk and run.
Gotcha.
The trainer series is going to give you that intermediate to advanced level, and then Master Spas goes actually past that to 6 propulsion jets, and our Michael Phelps series,
Yeah.
professional Ironmen, Iron Women, and
Yeah.
so I'm feeling like the TheraPool might be better for you and your
Okay.
What about your husband's characteristics as far as exercise go?
He also is more weight training, and he'll walk with me, which is nice.
Right.
But yeah, more strength training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Well, I think at the end of the day, I think we're going to find ourselves in a TheraPool.
Okay.
But ultimately, it's your decision,
Yeah.
space, size, and everything else.
Yeah.
So this is the bar you're going to be able to hold on to here, and we have these in all the swim spas.
Yeah.
So you'll actually be able to hold on to this bar right here, and this resistance, and you can control the air injection and the amount of water that's coming out. And you can have some place to go, right? So if
Okay.
you're going to maybe you're walking, like maybe you're a slow walker, you want to get better at certain levels of exercise.
Sure.
The trainer series allows you to have some place to go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like somewhere to elevate yourself
Yeah,
to.
definitely.
And I think what I want to do is I'll show you the Trainer 15, which is our #1 seller. You're going to see a lot of this in there, but just a smaller footprint.
Okay.
And then to the left of it here in a minute, we're going to go look at the TheraPool 13,
Okay.
which we'll see how you feel about that.
All right, let's do it.
Is that good? Thanks. So we'll go over here. This is a great application right here because, we talked about how it looks in the backyard. You can do concrete padding. Quite often we'll see decking. We also look at a swim spa as a planning event. It's not like,
Right.
most people don't walk in here and say, hey, I want it tomorrow. I mean, it's exciting for Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
but we'll work with you with the sense of timing.
Okay.
And we'll also, with the promotion that we have going on right now, which is really cool,
Yeah.
is we'll give you the time and the ability to prepare your backyard and guarantee all the pricing.
Great.
And we have an owner to notify program. It's kind of like a Kmart layaway, but you can secure pricing now. Some people will wait 6-8 months and plan ahead, which is really, Master Spa is the only company that does that.
Yeah.
So this gives you a real good idea for a beautiful backyard.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't
Yeah.
it? So what we'll do is we'll go down here and we'll look at the Trainer 15. And of course we have the higher end athletic equipment. This one is already sold. We just sold this yesterday.
Okay.
This is the Trainer 15. We have more of these in the warehouse
Okay.
at the moment, but they're 2024 models.
Okay.
And you can kind of take a look. Do you see the similarities?
Yes, I do. Yeah, the 3 seating, the propulsions. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty similar.
Yeah, well, it actually is the same performance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is 15 foot, that's 18 foot. But if you notice something on the bottom now that we just came out of the 18,
Yeah.
you notice there's more swim space down by the hot tub seats on the 18?
Yes.
So
Yes,
visually,
yes,
that's
for
going to
sure.
be as I mentioned earlier, that's the largest swim space that we
right.
have before we go to separation between hot and cold.
Gotcha.
Because that's not what you're looking for, I know, but
Yeah.
we do make a 19 footer.
Okay.
And actually now we have a 21 footer that is a
Wow.
full 4-person
Okay.
hot tub
Yeah.
and the 15-foot swim spa.
Okay.
So it's pretty incredible. And then this is just really how you can transition. And you know what I'm going to do? What did you think of this one?
I think it's very similar to the other one, just not as tall. So I mean, I love it. It's beautiful, and
Right.
it also, I think, meets all the standards of the other one.
Yeah, so these are, as we're touching on this, I'm just kind of chatting about stuff.
Yeah.
All these swim spas have polymer skirts, which are lifetime guarantee. We have a 5-layer polyresin acrylic blended.
Yeah.
We make these molds. There's 7 years on the fish. This is more of what we call a Cera textured, whereas the one you're going to see in a moment is actually kind of the acrylic, blended white, if you will.
Yeah.
We call it sterling, and then espresso brown cabinets. We can mix and match the colors.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have Sean help me with these stairs.
Okay.
And I want you to take a really good look at this TheraPool 13. I want to see how you feel about it. All right.
Let's do that.
Sean, do you mind helping me? Awesome. This is Sean, by the way, Monica.
Hi, Sean. Nice to meet you.
He's our water chemistry genius here. So I'm going to slide this over here. And I'm going to have you go ahead and look at that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to just pop my shoes off, right?
You want to get in it?
Can I?
Awesome. Let's do it.
That's what I just thought.
All right. Kind of follow my lead on this. Usually it'd be ladies before gentlemen because I'm a little old school. But I want to make sure that you're coming in here. And I don't need you going home at Valentine's Day and
Yeah.
going, what happened? She had to go to the slip and slide house.
Yeah. I just figure if you think this is the best one for me, I want to see it.
I think so. Now, again, you're going to have a lower profile on this one.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be a little bit more appealing. How tall are you without the shoes on?
5'3".
Okay. I think you're going to love this.
But
No, there's a handle right here.
With my shoes, I'm 5'6", so that's what I'm going to say to people.
That's all right. You're good. Notice the ease of the way you step coming down
No,
in?
it's really easy. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So how does it feel?
It's, first of all, it's really nice, and it feels a lot like really roomy once you get in. Like you realize just how much room you have and how big it is.
So we have the same 3 seats in this unit. Now,
Yes.
let me tell you about the customer that buys this unit.
Okay.
This is why I think it might be good for you and your husband.
Yeah.
This is the recreational swimming person that enjoys the beginning to intermediate levels of exercise with the 2 propulsion jets. We still have 2 filters and a little waterfall system right here. I can pull this out. We always have the EcoCharge, which is the copper zinc core right here, like I just showed you, right? That is a statement and part of who we are at Master Spas, because it's really about living a better life.
Yeah. It's
not just the recreational part of it. This here is going to go up like that with the pumps coming on. This is a waterfall that'll dribble down.
Nice.
Now, this is a floor model, so this one doesn't have LED lights, but we like to show, not everybody likes that, but this is the last 24 that we have.
Okay.
So I think we can get pretty serious about the pricing here because it doesn't have the LED lights and it doesn't have the soft treads. Now, I can put the soft treads on for you guys because the unit is obviously manufactured. And you just notice it's kind of zero gravity seating.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. That's what I noticed right when I
You
sat
got a little
in.
footrest there,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
awesome.
And it just sort of, it feels sort of like where it hugs you, so it feels very cozy.
Yeah.
And also very roomy. Yeah.
That's that zero gravity feel.
Yeah.
And your tush is down there, right?
Yeah,
so you don't feel like you're going
exactly,
anywhere.
right.
But what I like about the TheraPool 13 is there's 3 functional seats in here and steps.
Yeah.
Like you just very easily got in and out. So if you're entertaining or the kids can sit there, everybody's hanging out because people spend a lot of money on seat design for pools, right?
Yeah.
This is where it's at. Here's your band work. You can kind of go in there, sit there. And you can kind of get a feel for like where the band works were. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the band.
So the exercise bands are going to, and then you can be doing your rowing from there.
Okay.
Now the water line is going to be right here on you, right? It's going to come across to there. So
Yeah.
you're not under the water.
Okay. What's the main difference between this one and like the first or even the second one you showed me?
The trainer series, what makes it different is the fact that we're going to have more therapy and therapeutic aspect on that. We have 4 propulsion jets versus 2.
Right.
So this is, again, a more of a recreational beginner to intermediate, kind of middle of the road exercise.
Yeah.
You still can do all this movement.
Okay.
You just can't get down on this one and start swimming because
Gotcha.
I wouldn't want you in this.
Yeah.
But with your ballet background
Yeah.
and your ability with your strong legs and all this stuff, you can walk as briskly as you want in the TheraPool.
Okay, great. Yeah. Which,
Other than that, the integrity of the swim spa is the same. You probably noticed that we have a mix and match on the jets here.
Yeah.
But again, more therapeutic
Yeah.
from the standpoint of the recreational side.
Yeah.
But as we go into the trainer series, we just have bigger jets, and those pumps are starting moving more water, but it's really
Okay.
focused on the resistance.
Okay.
And of course, the neck and shoulder therapy over there is
Yeah.
not in here.
Okay, gotcha.
But everything
Yeah.
else is pretty much the same. We don't
Yeah.
compromise a lot other than the features.
Right.
You're still going to get all the benefits, but I also, that's why I felt like this was more of maybe a choice for you guys.
Yeah.
Because of your level of exercise.
For
Because
sure.
here's what we notice. A lot of people want to get their bodies moving
Yeah.
with low to no impact.
Yes.
And that's what a swim spa is going to do for
Yeah.
you. If you want to go up there, if like for example, I played college baseball. I'm going to want to be in the trainer series because I know what I'm capable of doing, but then
Yeah.
I also have a knee replacement, so
Yeah.
I have to minimize my impact.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do prefer a lower impact
Yep. So
exercise.
what do you think of this one?
I agree with you. I think this is definitely the choice for my family. I think, you know, I don't need some, you know, I'm not like professionally swimming or anything. So I definitely think I like the focus on this one, like more like relaxed.
That's
and
awesome.
a different
So
level.
now I want to show you the best part of this promotion that we're
Okay,
doing,
let's
which is
see.
not just this.
Okay.
Would you like to see the sauna that you get
Yes.
absolutely free?
Absolutely.
After you, I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you
and
so
you can, And
much.
you can stay barefoot. You don't have
Okay.
to put your shoes back
All
on.
right.
I'm gonna be right behind you, and then as we get down here, we're gonna move over here to the sauna over here.
Okay, I love these
I'll
things.
let you go ahead of me.
Yes, I'm very used to these.
So this is the Sweaty Ghost Michael Phelps Signature Series by Master Spas. This is an infrared hybrid sauna, which in essence means, I'll open the door, we've got tempered glass on this.
Yeah.
And again, if we go home with a swim spa today and we get this in the right motion,
Yeah.
you and your husband get this absolutely free.
Well, I love this.
So you can go ahead and check it out, and I'll talk to you about a few more things in here. And this is valued at $5,000.
Yes. Let me just get my therapy real quick. Yes.
Yeah.
I love this. It's,
So you've
and it's
got-
roomy.
You've got
Good.
touch controls up there. You've got Bluetooth technology, stereo. You've got the hybrid infrared. And if you notice, you've got heat under your feet,
Yes.
around your feet, and look what's in front of you.
Ah.
So this is a true essence of a 360 feel on a hybrid sauna.
Okay.
And chromotherapy with the different light therapies, which is really wonderful. We have an ionizer system in there as well. Now, these are also Canadian hemlock. So these don't glue together. These are interlocking together right here. We fully assemble this in your home.
Ah.
And you can get the two of you guys in here. You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe even for Valentine's night.
For Valentine's night, yes, for sure. And also, my girlfriends and I go to the spa once a month just for this, so they're gonna love me.
They're going to be coming to your house once a month now.
Exactly.
So this is the Sweaty Goat.
Yeah, I love it.
Those are the things that are different than what are out there. Also with Master Spas, we really build a solid product.
Yeah.
So it was very important for us to have the hemlock
Yeah.
and the integration there, because a lot of the saunas that are out there actually glue together, and heat and glue don't usually mix
Yeah.
too well long
Yes.
term. So,
Right.
but indoors only. So I'm glad you like it.
No, I love it. It's definitely something that I incorporate into my regular life, and so to be able to do that at home rather than having to drive to the spa once a month is helpful.
So this is my question. How do you feel about the swim spa, and which one do you like, and what's our next step?
Okay, I love the swim spa. That one's the one
The TheraPool 13.
for sure.
Okay.
And then of course my extra gift, which my husband
You got a
happy
deal.
about.
Let's go
Thank you
take
so
care
much.
of it,
I'm
and we'll have it
excited.
delivered next week.
Happy Valentine's Day to me.
Happy Valentine's to you. That's awesome. We'll go sit down and we'll take a look at the paperwork. Apply your discounts and we'll be good to go.
All right.
See there, lots of family fun.
Thank you. I'm super excited.
So all things included on that,
Yep.
with the discounts and everything, and that includes the sauna,
Yeah.
you're going to be at $28,000, and then plus tax.
That's way less than my husband thought he'd be spending, so that's perfect.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate